Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today we're going to be doing a video about AMC. Why I think right now AMC is definitely going to be going through a lot of volatility and price action over the next couple of weeks. Why I think AMC is going to squeeze here in the next couple of weeks and months as well. And where I think AMC stock is going next week as far as its overall price. I just want everybody to know before I start the video, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So with that being said, let's get started with the video. So let's talk about AMC, kind of what happened with AMC last week. So if we take a look at the 1 week chart, it was only up about 14.68%, which is pretty okay. I mean, it kind of looked like, AMC was kind of trading sideways this week. We had a little spike up here, a little bit of a dip, and then a huge spike up. We know that these hedge funds continue to lose money. Recent reports have shown that, this week alone, that hedge funds lost pretty close to $500 million, and they're still not covering their short positions. It's like I said, and I've said this in multiple videos, it's just these hedge funds, they don't want to lose to the retail traders. They don't really want to put themselves in a predicament to go through what they went through back in January when it comes to the whole GameStop incident. If you guys aren't familiar with the whole situation, GameStop a couple months back, a lot of people shorted the stock, and then GameStop ended up basically going to $500, making these hedge funds lose billions and billions of dollars. But as far as price action for where I think AMC is going to go next week, I think it's going to solely depend if we have any good news that comes out, right? AMC is kind of in a holding pattern right now, kind of in a consolidation where people are buying and selling. But here's the thing, it's very tough to see, and say what's kind of been going on with AMC. There's definitely a lot of behind the scenes trading that's going on with AMC that's not really public to the eye. It's also known as dark pool trading. If you guys aren't familiar with the term or what exactly it does, it basically allows these big institutional investors, they can basically place large orders and make trades without publicly revealing their intentions during this, basically the search for a buyer or seller, basically saying that it's basically like private trading. Like no one knows if these big time hedge funds are selling. No one knows if they're buying. And generally speaking, this could be very beneficial into scaring retail traders into actually selling their positions. We have these big time hedge funds who are shorting the stock. They're selling lots and lots of shares, but it's not publicly made to the eye. There's no possible way for people to know because it puts too much of an influence on the overall price. But here's the thing, like I said, hedge funds are very good at doing this. They'll push down the stock in an attempt to make people think that the retails are actually just selling out, when in reality, it's just a bunch of people, trying to push down the stock. And then what happens is retail ends up selling because they think there's a huge sell-off. And it just causes a massive push downward. But with AMC, it's been holding pretty well. We've seen a lot of consistency with AMC. Generally speaking, with AMC, the apes, they're definitely holding their ground. Any dip that we've seen with AMC has been quickly bought back up. So if we take a look at the 1 month chart here, we see this high here at June 2nd up to about $62. I think AMC got as high as $72. And then we see this dip here all the way to $42 on June 10th. And that was when they revealed that they were going to be selling about 11 million shares. But if you can see, even the next day and then the next couple of days, the dips got bought up pretty quickly because, these Reddit traders, these retail traders, they don't want to lose to the hedge funds either. So it's kind of just a battle between the two. But we see, it's a very good thing that when these dips do happen, like I said, they're bought up so quickly. People take the opportunity, they buy the dip on the stock, and it's very interesting to see where it's actually going to be going from here as far as AMC. As far as overall price prediction, I am expecting a pretty good, decent rally next week. Obviously, that is just my personal opinion, but seeing how many people have not really been seizing the opportunity that has been trading sideways, it's more of a consolidation and basically going to be seeing, when the meme stocks all rally, they're all going to rally together. That's just kind of how it goes down. But since there's a lot of, like I said, dark pool trading, it's very tough to kind of keep up who's buying and who's really selling. And if we even take a look at it from a bigger perspective, from an investment perspective, there's been a lot of people who have been holding AMC stock since it was $8, $10, $12. And the reason they do this is because, they've been holding for so long that people want to see this long squeeze. People want to see the squeeze that's coming out of AMC. Like I said, all of the basically the price action or the run up from AMC, taking a look at the 1 year chart, all this is from retail traders. It is not from hedge funds actually covering their short positions. I've said this time and time again, and I do want people to know the difference that the hedge funds have not covered their short positions just yet. And eventually they do have to. Eventually, these big time hedge funds who are shorting the stock eventually do have to cover their positions. But like I said, these hedge funds technically do have an upper advantage when it comes to the overall market trend because, like I said, because of dark pool trading, we don't know if these hedge funds are covering, we don't know if they're selling, we don't know if they're buying, and it's not made known to the public eye. What we do know is, generally speaking, these hedge funds continue to grow their short positions in AMC stock. They continue shorting the stock, which is only going to inevitably make the squeeze a little bit bigger. But for me, I've told people, if you've already made it this far, you've been holding since $10, $15, $20, I think it's honestly just worth holding the stock and see where it actually goes from here. Because like I said, although AMC has made a decent rally over the last month, up 359%, I don't think we've seen the loss of AMC. I don't think we've seen the loss of a rally, and like I said, it'll all come out of nowhere. You can't really predict it. You woke up one day, AMC was $60. So it's very hard to kind of time the market in those senses. It makes a lot of people impatient. But the biggest thing when it comes to the stock market in itself is just having patience. Patience is probably one of the biggest things that a lot of traders lack. In my personal opinion, even myself, if I'm losing money, I get scared and then you sell when, if you just had held and you just stuck to your due diligence, it would have went up in the next couple weeks or months anyway. I feel the same way about AMC stock, and I am expecting a pretty big run up in the next coming weeks for AMC. I know, like I said, over the last week, it's been trading sideways, but I don't expect this trading pattern to continue to hold like this. I do expect a big push upward, and I do expect, AMC to kind of continue going up. As far as an overall price prediction for next week, I could see AMC stock hitting about $65, maybe even $70. And like I said, it revisiting those $70 mark or the $65 mark is pretty crucial to as far as the rally goes, because generally speaking, this is when FOMO starts to kind of kick in. They see AMC going up, and we know about AMC, it's very explosive as a stock. It can grow 20, 30, 40, 50% in a single day. So it's not unlikely for you to wake up and this stock is sitting at $70, $75, $80. But as news continues to drop, there's a lot of apes that are holding, we see that there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes that no one's going to really know, that even us as traders don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. But it's going to be very interesting to see how this actually does play out. But with that being said, that's all I really have to say about the video. You guys let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of AMC. If you guys are holding AMC stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm very curious to know. And if you guys have a price prediction for AMC stock, I want to know what it is. Leave it down in the comment section below. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.